Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it doth run over. Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it doth run over. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober, sober, sober. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober. The man that drinketh small beer and goes to bed right sober. The man that drinketh small beer and goes to bed right sober. Fades as the leaves do fade. Fades as the leaves do fade. Fades as the leaves do fade. That drop off in October. Tober, Tober. Fades as the leaves do fade. Fades as the leaves do fade. Fades as the leaves do fade. That drop off in October. The man who drinketh strong beer and goes to bed right mellow. The man who drinketh strong beer and goes to bed right mellow lives as he ought to live. Lives as he ought to live. Lives as he ought to live. And dies a jolly good fellow. Fellow, fellow. Lives as he ought to live. Lives as he ought to live. Lives as he ought to live. And dies a jolly good fellow. But he who drinks just what he likes and getteth half seas over. But he who drinks just what he likes and getteth half seas over lives as he dies perhaps. Lives as he dies perhaps. Lives as he dies perhaps. Then lie down in the clover. Clover, clover. Lives as he dies perhaps. Lives as he dies perhaps. Lives as he dies perhaps. Then lie down in the clover.
Hey, chat. How you doing? Where'd the music go? Womp womp. Happy Friday, chat. Hope you guys are doing good. Looks like we lost Pretzel Rocks. We didn't lose stream, right? Nope. We're still bitrate's still good. Well, shucks. At least it made it all the way through the starting soon. Up. There we go. Okay. At least we made it all the way through the starting soon, though. I listened to the Tavern playlist today, chat. We don't listen to it very often, but it fits the vibe. Chill Friday stream. Hey, Jello, how you doing? Been a bit. Thank goodness I'm on this scene. Why, again, my bot has failed me. Why is Jello's message not in here? Let's try opening it again. Let's just close the. Well, you know what I can do maybe to see if it's connected? I could change the stream information really quick. Add an exclamation point to the end of it. But does not register that change. But why you be like this? Why you be like this, bot? How do I test this before I go live? I don't. I don't know. Think about it. Maybe we'll just also keep the keep both chats prioritized in my field of view for now. Excited about the progress on the Hollow Knight. Thank you. Me too. I mean, Hollow Knight's been great from the very start of the game. But the end game has really felt rewarding to it feels like I'm getting better and being rewarded for getting better. Right? Like that progression loop is reinforced by the challenge the game poses, and especially like the little optional challenges like the Path of Pain, things like that, where they felt the freedom to amp up the difficulty because they were air quotes optional. It's been great. And then I take those parkour skills that I refined and they just make the movement feel better in combat too, because like the two are just so seamlessly blended into one another. It's very great title. Love it. And glad you've been catching the YouTube shorts. That's now the format of engagement that I guess I've settled on. It's been obviously successful. I lost time for like highlights and stuff like that, unfortunately, but it's been a lot better. I was just to answer your other question, Jello, I was just trying to figure out why on my teleprompter I use the chat window from my my bot app, actually, because that one lets me size the font appropriately so I can read it on that screen. It also has some like nice built-in features too. But for some reason it wasn't syncing. Like your messages weren't coming through on it, and closing it, reopening it did not work the first time. But if you first do not succeed, try again, and on the second time it actually did work. So yeah. Anyhow, do I get money for those clips? Not yet, but long term, hopefully. So I just crossed the monetization threshold for YouTube shorts. The shorts and the non-shorts videos, the long form videos, have different tracks. Actually, as far like, and they don't actually sum. But they sum insofar as you do also need to hit 500 subscribers before either category applies. But once we had to get 3 million valid shorts views to be able to apply for monetization, and that's a pre ad revenue stage. It's more like I would be able to have people like be members or whatever, but it takes there's an application process and whatnot, and so I got that. Either way, it's exciting because we were able to put it in. So yes, thank you. Big milestone. So it'll actually be kind of cool to get a little bit of revenue coming in from the shorts, as it were, because I mean, primarily that was intended to be an advertisement medium, but it's kind of like actually become, well, inarguably more successful on its own right so far. So I think maybe you guys like watching me edit more than you like watching me play the games, but it's all right. Either way, it's starting to pay off. Today, chat, if you are here for Hollow Knight, I am sorry to disappoint you, and that you may be, because that is a big component of my fan base at this moment. But today we're here for a Chill Friday stream, playing some Oblivion Remastered. I know you do, Chillo. And to be fair, basically anybody who comes in here to the Twitch chat does, right? And I think there's a lot more people that will like watching me play as well. It's just they don't know I'm here yet, because Twitch's networking system is not strong for that, which is why we looked to reach out to YouTube, and that's doing what it's serving its function. The strategy is working. Maybe a touch slower than was hoped. I don't know that I was hoping to have to make like I don't know how you make, like, I've probably made 100 other things at this point before we started really getting the ball rolling, but it do be working. And it's nice to have you guys here to hang out with me. And that's the goal, the actual goal, first and foremost, is to build a community. It's not actually a secret. I wanted to build a community of like-minded people who love gaming, want to get better at gaming. Ideally, don't have a stick up their ass about it. And can think critically about it. Like, I have a mentality that will obviously come through in my gaming style, and it's an approach to a methodology that I think it holds merit, and it's like my words fail me because it's Chill Friday stream, so you should not expect eloquence from me on this day. Chill is a euphemism. I'll leave it to y'all. I don't need to hang a sign on it, is all. But what's it, YouTube, actually? I think actually that's right. I think you were one of my first YouTube shorts. Well, I guess to be fair, I think most people. I think it's like there's one person I know that came from Facebook, and anybody else that didn't find me through Twitch found me through YouTube. So, Oblivion Remastered, the remaster of a 2007 Bethesda title. You can put on their game use, I suppose. Elder Scrolls 4. Released just, I think, 2 weeks ago still. So far, maybe it's 3 now. I lose track of time, so if I asked. Well, I guess I don't lose track of time if I never had it. Anyhow. Where did we leave off? I'm trying to remember. We need to give the backstory, because this part of in tangent with what we were talking about earlier, the idea of building a community. I had the idea that, just a lot of the gaming, I just want to just be hanging out, having fun, shooting the shit. Chill Fridays were kind of in that vein, that idea. Long term, I do still have the goals of hosting some Jackbox on our Friday streams. No, I don't want the autosave. I was just screwing around after I saved. Just that kind of chill community vibe, I think Jackbox games are great. I don't know. They're a lot of fun. If you guys haven't played them, I mean, it's more of just like a category of games, and that's like a community interaction, because I think Jackbox is probably the name of the producer, not time passes in this game. Let's pause it. I think there's a Pictionary, and there's like a trivia. Well, there's a lot of trivia. And then there's they have like a dozen different twists on your like stereotypical family-oriented party game. And I don't even know what's in all of them, to be honest. They come in packs of 6 games. But like they like to sell them in bundles, and so actually on the Black Friday Steam sale, they had like a bundle for just all of it, a decade worth of their stuff, and I'm like, all right, fine, we'll get it, I'll use it. Haven't yet, but I'm pretty confident still that we will, because it is actually a lot of fun. But other than that, I think I've decided to move Oblivion to that Chill Friday category. Focus on Elden Ring and Hollow Knight on our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday slots at the time being. Our Oblivion playthrough so far, though, has been a lot of fun. It's kind of going to be more adventuresome and wandering the land and poking fun at strange merchants type of vibe than high-intensity combat. Right. I don't think I want to wander up there just yet. There's like a castle up there, or no, not a castle, a tower, wizard's tower type of thing. We need to investigate. But so far in our playthrough, we have. Do we have a? I mean, you could show the map at least. There's no like nice progress lines for us, but apparently our quest takes us to the Imperial City currently. We were in a dungeon, woke up and said dungeon, with a very nasty dark elf throwing some foul words at us. He was very eager for our demise, but apparently the secret passage that the Emperor wanted to escape through came through our cell. And he's like, sorry, this is supposed to be empty. I got passed through here. And he's like, I guess you can come too. And then he's like, oh, wait, I saw you in my dreams. And so he told us of our great prophecy and sent us on a quest to find the last heir after he was, well, I guess technically just before he was slain. Because Emperor dead, unfortunately. Emperor got assassinated. Rest in peace. And then we went on a quest to find the heir. Met a monk who sent us on it further along our way. We had to go through an Oblivion gate. Well, down here, we had to go through an Oblivion gate. Save this town. Because Martin, the heir, was in the town under siege. And then we led Martin to the Cloud Ruler Temple, where he will await his ascendancy to the throne. And we've been sent, because we need an amulet. That's our current quest, chat. We need to find the Amulet of Kings, because we need the amulet in order to seal the gates of Oblivion. Oblivion is kind of like a hell dimension where dark wizardry magic comes from, the Daedra. And that's where we're at. We are playing on expert, for the record. You will see me get my ass handed to me. Don't be surprised. I'm still undergeared. Very much still learning the game. And not inclined to make it easy on myself. Currently, I think... Okay, well, actually, my highest priority is trying to figure out some damn health potions, I guess. Because I still don't have any. And my healing magic is kind of poo. Because I'm not magic-based. So... no, Julia, this one's actually... so instead of... It's like the... other type category, it's I don't know. I mean, it's an Elder Scrolls game. Bethesda title. Likewise, it's basically Fallout fantasy. They have a very strong similar vibe in many respects. In like their engines, I guess. They are completely different games, of course, just by the same studio. So Skyrim. This is Skyrim's immediate predecessor, remastered, so that it has pretty close to actually modern graphics. Like this isn't the best display of it, to be honest, where we're at right now, but like it's got some pretty solid graphics, really, for a remaster. It doesn't look like a remaster. It feels like a remaster because it has basically the same game engine. And so a lot of like the pain points that I felt as a younger man in 2007 are very much still here. But I am more apt and capable of handling them now. I hope. I really do kind of want those potions. I swear to God, there's... Here, I'll look it up. This is not quite a blind playthrough per se, I guess. I'm willing to look up little facts on this one. Like, does Burma have any potion shops? I could have sworn I talked to everybody in the Mages Guild. Let's go back there and check. That's something like, yeah. Chill Friday. We're not, yeah. I'm not as invested in a blind playthrough per se. Obviously, people don't want spoilers. Well, even that wouldn't piss me off as much. Make it, yeah, exactly. I mean, and let's just make it, it's defeats the... We don't need to be stressed out, right? We're here for some fun vibes and not going on an errand quest for an hour to get some potions. Because I want to go dungeoning. Let's actually sprint. That's sprinting, really? All right. Although now I need to wait for morning. I do believe the vendors have a day-night cycle. Do the town doors have a day-night cycle? Didn't think it was X to dismount. I'll be honest about it. Mages Guild.
Evening.
Evening.
Hi.
Hello. Mages Guild? No. Yes. You streamed Hollow Knight on your second channel last weekend? And your laptop. Awesome. Well done. How did it go? Did it feel good? Hollow Knight's a great game. But I would take it that would be your first time streaming gaming content. Good for you. I can imagine that maybe was a bit of a hurdle. It may not. If not, that's fair. But it would be very easy. I mean, I am self-conscious still about my having people watch my play, having peopling watch my play. Sure. Living quarters. What was the name? Yeah, Broch. Broch, where you at, bro? Broch. But how did it go? No, not the first time. Oh, you hadn't streamed it in a while. Fair enough. Fair enough. Did you start a new playthrough for the stream, or did you jump into an existing one? Okay, is he in here? I don't really want to get caught picking their door lock. Seriously, there's not. That's exit, right? Yep, Ruma. That's you. It's another door. Okay, yeah, I'm not crazy. There's no guy here. He upstairs? Oh, I probably... Okay. All right, fair enough. You know what? I'm being an idiot.
Hello there. Are you...
Yes, I'm here to join the Mages Guild.
Accepting new members. You seem capable enough. Are you sure you want to join?
Yes, I'm very sure.
Very good. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild.
Excellent.
What a wonderful opportunity for
Thank you.
Now, please keep in mind that you'll need recommendations from every local guild hall in Cyrodiil before you may enter the Arcane University. I dare say my opinion might have more weight than others, if you take my meaning. Still, all are necessary to proceed. Good luck to you.
Join the Mages Guild. You don't sell me potions, right? Can you not tell me where the guy is that does? I'm sure that's what I need to open these doors, right? Sure, let's get the dialogues.
People in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it.
That's okay.
You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere.
Just realized I had the wrong screen up over here. It's entirely possible that I would have been on the wrong scene and not known it. But we're good. You killed the broken vessel as soon as you went live. Very cool. Very cool. You gave up on your Steel Soul run. I think that's... Oh, I don't know. I haven't given actual consideration to trying a Steel Soul run. That's like that's hardcore, right? No shade, no res. Yeah, I might be too high anxiety for that. Like, there's a chance you guys might actually watch me stroke out on stream if I tried.
Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild. A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he?
Sure.
This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor,
a quest.
and I'll happily
Sure.
send along a glowing recommendation.
What is my quest?
If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately.
What's the problem with Jaskar?
He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared.
Oh.
No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired.
Uh-oh.
If someone from the council
So more of a
were to
pile
stop by
than
and
a
find him gone, it'd look bad for me.
body
I
situation?
can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation.
Reappear. Seems like it may be pretty advanced magic at this point. Now, congratulations. I mean, bravo to you just for even trying. It's maybe someday. Maybe. I can see. I don't know. Even on a game like Path of Exile, hardcore mode sounded pretty intense. I don't know. Maybe if you have enough experience with the game, yeah. I mean, obviously people play the game, play it on Steel Soul. I don't mean to imply that they don't. It's just I'm thinking through how many stages of the game there are to like get hung up on little gotchas that, like, God, I don't even know how. It doesn't matter how much you've played the game, you're still gonna feel stressed trying to go through some of those choke points in the White Palace and things. I mean, the White Palace, like, because you can plan for that with Hive Blood at that point, but earlier, there's got to be some place that's stressful. And there's got to be a lot of places that's stressful. That's the point. Sorry. Yeah, Crystal Peaks. That was one of the ones that I was thinking about, especially because, like, I mean, I'm just remembering back, like, you only have 4 masks at that point, right? Or is it, do you start with 5? You start with 5? God, I'm trying to remember. It's been forever. And today's not the day for that. Anyway, sorry. Wait, you didn't give me a recommendation because I have to go find somebody. Got it.
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
Yeah, I'll look for Jaskar right away after I find potions. Oh, right. Oh, no. No, Frames. Frames, don't do this. Why? Also, are we still on... No, I want borderless, damn it. Potions. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Why does... I thought I just gave you focus. Why? Oh, because I used the mouse and now it gets confused. It doesn't like switching between... mouse and controller inputs, it feels. I feel. Do I actually want these? Yes, I want that. Weight be a thing in this game. Water walking. Sure. Shield? Yeah, that seems good. The effects for the foods, or ingredients rather, they're alchemy ingredients really, are in the icons on the right side. Okay, where did you keep your alchemist? Now that I can open these doors. Flare. Anything for me? I just enter the guild and immediately start ransacking all of their property looking for... Can I has this? We share here, right? How about this? Can I has this? Hormund.
What?
Honmund.
I'm Hunman. I'm a
Honmund.
prospector. Olga's my woman, Nord style. None of that chapel wedding nonsense.
I didn't ask, man. Jesus.
Plenty of mineral deposits in the Gerald Mountains. I'm out for weeks at a time by myself, but I don't mind it.
Any rumors?
Hollowleg says the Gerald View has been doing good business.
Good for them.
You too.
Living quarters. I forgot the name of the person I'm looking for.
Greetings, Nord.
It's not you. You're not sleeping in here. You? No.
Volinaro, at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I
Maybe.
can handle it all. You want to find Jaskar?
Apparently.
All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it, all right?
Your tone of voice tells me that that's not all right. But sure.
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
Oh, it's a prank. Prank. The eyes on their he's supposed to be a dark elf. So it's supposed to be a different species, actually. But they do... The uncanny valley is strong with them, right? In part because of the placement. Yeah, not human. But there are a couple humans where you can get into the same place where it's like, but it's because I think this is one of the first really in truly like heavy duty intense character engines, character modeling. So you can make your character customization. It was the first time I think you could ever do like, I want higher cheekbones, I want fatter nose bridge, I want higher eyebrow, and so that same engine got used for, randomizing, I'm sure, to a certain extent, a lot of the NPCs in the world. But since they weren't actually taken from real human models, they have the uncanny valley in them pretty strongly, I think. What's our prank?
Really? You're going to love this.
Am I?
I'll teach you a spell to unlock things.
I like that.
What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs.
How is that a prank?
Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar.
How is this a prank, sir?
Bring me Jean's manual of spellcraft, and then we'll talk about helping you find Jaskar.
It sounds like theft.
Just go unlock Jean's desk with that spell. Her room should be easy to find. It's the only one upstairs that has a door. Just one more privilege she doesn't deserve.
Methinks you don't much want to prank Janine.
With all due respect to our wonderful leader,
It was really cool,
she
especially
couldn't
for the
cast
time,
her way
right? It
out
was a
of
big
the
advancement.
sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing.
I mean, maybe...
She's managed to butter up the right people.
Hold on,
just
let's let him
enough
talk.
to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation.
I'll be honest, man, I wasn't following you, but I'm sure it was interesting. Maybe I never played Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Maybe it also had a similar type of engine for creating dynamic, but this is the first time I remember ever having experienced the diversity of such a character engine.
It's a shame that Selena doesn't join.
And it was really those big
But she
advancements
takes
for the
her
time
role as an
are awesome.
alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see.
Wait, say it again. Actually, I cared about what that said. This one? Raynal?
Yes, the vampire
Oh,
hunter.
no.
As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire.
I think Raynal
He
just
seemed
killed
to
the
be
poor bastard.
Such a likable fellow.
No, a bug in here. I don't want that. That wasn't Janine's
With all
text.
due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. She's managed to butter up the right, but we have our...
Yeah, it's fine.
Let me know when you're done. Task.
Obviously, that same engine went on to be big for them, right? They
Have
used
you
it in
ever
Fallout
wanted to
and
learn to use destructive magic?
Skyrim, and
I hear Jaskar can teach
I'm
you.
sure I haven't played. What was their outer space game? I always get it. Like it's like one of those names that just falls out of my head every time.
Hi.
Hi, Selena. You don't have potions,
My
do you?
name is Selena Urania.
Bartering?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
If they're potions, you certainly may. Why do you not sell potions? Shit. Oh?
What was it called again?
Nerd.
Something root? Oh, sorry, I can't remember. I'm afraid unusual plants are not my area of expertise. I think I'll have to refer you to Sindarian. He's a fantastic alchemist in Skingrad who specializes in this sort of thing. I suppose I like her well enough. It's a shame she doesn't know more about her craft, though. Still, I don't quite think she deserves the hard time the others give her. Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this.
Oh?
If Valinara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them.
Oh. Selena implies that Jaskar maybe is collaborating with our dark elf friend on their prank.
Well, sometimes I feel we're not welcome here. The Nords don't like Heartlanders very much.
Racism.
Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. Goodbye.
How are you?
You're Janine, right? You're the one I'm supposed to steal from. If I want to get on this guy's good graces. Not sure that's in my best interest per se.
Hi there.
We just talked to you. Where is this? The one person that I'm looking for is not to be found. How is this a thing? These both, I think, we're in an underspace. I think these both go to the same. Well, apparently we hadn't opened that one yet. So this is the one we didn't. Because I think if we like walk across, yeah, like we were just like walking right above the hall we just were in, right? So looks like everybody's downstairs. There's one upstairs room, right? We're supposed to steal from. Ah. I mean, at the very least, we should see what it is. We're supposed to be stealing. Everybody's downstairs. Let's just take a look. We won't take it out, hopefully. Actually, I want to save in case my intention to not take it out of the desk. If I do by accident, that's just mechanical problems. Really? It's probably that one. It has no value. I'm guessing it probably wouldn't have that interesting of text, really. Do we want to take it out and read it? Can I put items into chests? I can't. So if we take it out, it has to stay out. It's not like one of those, real world scenarios where you just like take it out and peek at it and, put it back in, steam the envelope. Don't let your parents notice. Reseal it. How is the person that I want not here? And I'm gonna sleep before I peace out at the very least. Make it daytime. Go find potions somewhere else. We can also do. Let's see. Where did the missus go? I bet you have a dialogue option to tell her. Let's check to see. Do you have a dialogue to inform her about the ill intent? Or maybe not. Maybe we're supposed to get to the bottom of it first. Put the other item into our inventory so that we can advance the, yeah, fine. I'm sure this is needed to advance our dialogue. That was my quest lists. Naturally, did that, yeah, let's just read it. Okay, man, read it. It's not like an item like that. That's also interesting then. That was a book. Oh, it is. This book contains an inordinate number of scrawlings along the margins. The few that are immediately readable suggest they are notes for someone who needs frequent reminders on the basics of spellcasting. The beginning spellcaster. The most powerful mages in Tamriel were once beginners. They all had similar early experiences. Exposure to magic kindled an interest and or unlocked some latent ability, followed by years of hard work. These intrepid souls honed their skills, learned new spells, and vigorously trained their minds and bodies to become the formidable figures they were known as during their later lives. The Mages Guild of Tamriel has long been the first stop on a long road of knowledge for power for many individuals, providing magical services to the general public. Oh, is this... I'm not just interested in reading this out loud, I don't think. I'll put it up on screen for people to read, though, while I wanted to take a drink. It's just a general tutorial type. Not, I mean, sure. It's like a, what is the Mage's Guild type of thing. Lore, background lore for magic. Sleep first. So I guess the implication is she doesn't much know what she's doing. Really, our tell is supposed to just be the first page there, right? That the book contains an inordinate number of scrawlings along the margins. The few that are immediately readable suggest they are notes for someone who needs frequent reminders on the basics of spellcasting. So she doesn't know much what she's doing. A leader who, or a person in a position of authority, rather, but who is perhaps a novice. That's a good shout, actually, Jellowbird. Maybe he's somewhere in the side quest. He's in the chain somewhere. What does our actual quest text tell us right now? Janine Fraxoric has tasked me with finding Jaskar. I should speak with the guild mages in Bruma. I need to unlock Jean's desk in her room upstairs in the Bruma Mages Guild and find her manual of spellcraft. If I bring it to Volanaro, he's agreed to help me find Jaskar. I have Janine's manual of spellcraft. I have to deliver it to Voltaro. Here, let's sleep till morning real quick. I'm curious if we have a new option for dialogue with Janine now. She's a newbie, yeah. Maybe I'm sure her daddy knows somebody at the Mages Guild's headquarters and greased a palm or two. Isn't she supposed to be here?
Well, any luck finding Jaskar?
Not yet. About that recommendation.
Once I can see Jaskar again, I'd be more than happy to write a recommendation for you.
Interesting. So I can't clue her in yet to the plot against her.
Please
These
come find me
games
as soon as you've
definitely
located Jaskar.
were some of the early ones, strong ethical story arcs, right? Like, do you, I don't know, all the quests have a kind of vibe, like benefit yourself or benefit the settlement type of, moral choice to them. Okay, so where is he down here then? Where is Voltano? Is he still in his room?
I'm listening.
Wake up, dude.
Have you pulled that little prank yet?
I don't know that it's a prank, man, but
You've got Jean's book, I see.
yes.
All right then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living quarters, just after 10 p.m.
I was kind of expecting a choice to be made there. Like, yes, no, give him book. No, he just takes it. Be like that. So after 10 p.m. though, this is not a great moment. I guess we just wait then. I'll wait in here. Do you mind? Surely this is good for us. Just stand around in a corner. No need for food or water or anything like that. I think he just pranked me too.
Ready to find Jaskar?
Yeah, let's go find Jaskar.
Just watch. You'll see.
Jaskar.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me. Please, don't be mad. We were just having some fun. We just get tired of Jin lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway. So, you can tell her you found me.
So you've just been invisible here the whole time? My dick. I've been standing in that corner for like, what was it, 12 hours? 16? I don't... What an asshole.
Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking.
Why did we need the book for that then? I'm pretty sure I just stole... I thought I was stealing you guys like evidence of incompetence or something.
There's not much to do here in the Bruma Guild. If you can get to the Arcane University, though, they let you make your own spells there.
That's nice.
Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me. It's good practice of our skills, too. But it's mostly just funny. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it.
Probably for the best though, isn't it?
Be seeing you.
Or the dead lie.
Hi there.
Hi there. You're not down here anymore? You went to sleep fast. Thank you for the follow.
Greetings, Nord.
Greetings. Where's the other one? I want to see if she has anything new to say. I found Jaskar. She should have something new to say. In fact, have my quest updated? They should, right? No, wrong. Yup. Is she up here? Oh, it's the middle of the night. Wake up.
Any luck finding Jaskar?
Yes, yes.
Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something.
I think she knows chat.
Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
She's pretty forgiving about theft, to be honest. Maybe they get back to her already.
Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil.
You already said that. Well,
Fair
you
enough.
didn't say that, to be fair. Okay, I did not find this guy on the quest, unfortunately. I think the internet's wrong. Why did
Hi
we drop
there.
packets again? You know, I totally forgot, though. Actually, now is a fantastic time. I'll go make some coffee real quick, chat. And what we'll do, I'll look it up. While we're on the BRB screen really quick, I'll double check. Instead of looking at the first, I think I probably just looked at whatever the AI thing told me in the Google search result page. Or maybe it was just the subtext of the first result. We'll check to see exactly where I can go to get some damn potions and be on our happy way. Because I'd like to go see some dungeoning. I want to go. I got a lot of experience to be grinded. Plus, I need a lot of money. And there ain't any loot to be found here unless, well, I guess you could start stealing from people. But then we have that, ethical problems you're talking about. Anyway, spirit back chat. Let me put you on the... swap it up for... What playlist do we want? What playlist do we want? Coffee break! Woot woot. Enchanted Woods. Sure. Give it a second. This one will give you a little bit of that like mystical vibe though. Alright, be back in like 5 minutes or so, chat. Thanks for hanging out. A lot of fun. We're back. This one totally feels Enchanted Woods, right? Oh, camera. Womp. Hey, you. There I am. Cafe. Still hot. Hold. Hold on. Hold that thought. All right. I looked it up. I think my answer was a hallucination by the AI or a predictor of future after I've completed the Mages Guild's entire quest line and become, not an apprentice, I'm a journeyman or whatever. It's a good place to shop, but I don't think this is the place right now. Thank you. Also, really interesting, while I was looking for the information, it's what's the mini cup is biz. It is not actually coffee. It is an espresso, technically, just straight espresso. Because I'm like that. Give me that caffeine in as dense a package as you can manage. Hell yeah. I've actually developed I've acquired a taste for it. Actually, I will admit that I started drinking it as a method of convenience, but now I actually do enjoy it. It's funny how that works sometimes. Or maybe I just got older and my taste buds changed. That happened too. But no, so I was looking up the research, looking up where to get the potions from, and the first Google result takes me to Reddit. And basically the only answer is it's a Reddit thread question about where can I get potions, and a lot of the answers are just use Google, as Reddit do. So it's kind of had a very serpent eating its own tail vibe to it. You know what I mean? The first result is Reddit telling you to use Google to find your information. It looks like there actually isn't an alchemy shop here. I'm not crazy, at least. There apparently are only, it looked like 6, total in the game. It didn't look like there were many. So we will. Don't worry about it. We're going to the Imperial City, chat, because that's where I believe. Let's check, actually. This is where our quest takes us, yes. Hey, we're not on our quest anymore. Joffrey wants me to contact Baurus in the Imperial City, yes. Why can I not activate? The other screen had an X prompt at the bottom for activating the quest, and it didn't seem to do anything. Weird. Anyways. Yeah, we're going to Imperial City anyways. So we are going to go find... There's supposed to be a potion shop here somewhere. So that's where we go. Sure, we can fast travel there. This game basically gives you fast travel out of the gate. For a big portion of the map. Which is an interesting design choice.
Hail, good citizen.
I forgot I had a horse. Is that my horse? It is my horse! Thank God the game had that. I actually... This is Rare 2007. I totally would have actually probably put the default behavior for it to have left my horse at that town I fast traveled from. Maybe. So I hadn't gotten to the horse yet, right? It was outside the city wall still. Anyways, we have not actually yet been into the Imperial City. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. There's some pretty good graphics. I'm pretty sure I don't even have them maxed yet. Screw with them later. I don't want to... This isn't that type of a stream. That'll stress me out. But, yeah, looks gorgeous. So I was going to say, though, is the Imperial City, we actually haven't been inside. We were in an external abutment is where the prison, the dungeon is. Based on, like, the zoom-in sequence. Stables. Sure. Seems good. Can I see it from here? Like, the wall has, like, an outcropping, I think, that runs to another tower. Anyways, let's go in and see what the Imperial City has. Hopefully, I'm fairly confident, actually, because thank you, Google. There's an alchemy shop. Let's go. Somewhere. I think it's a big place, if I remember correctly.
Speak.
What if I don't have anything to say? What's this? Dragon. Dope. Well, the shops are going to be closed, but let's see if we can't find... It's going to take us a while to make a mental map for the city anyways, so let's just do that. We don't need the people around for that. The guards don't seem to mind us walking around.
Speak.
No. So rude. So this is like a garden. Hell yeah. I want some of these. Pretty sure these are maybe healing. Or maybe... Am I thinking of a different mushroom? Might be thinking of a different mushroom. We'll check in a bit. There's an arena. Sick. The foaming flask. Technically not closed. What time is it? 5 in the morning.
Well met.
Well met.
Welcome to the Foaming Flask. Good food, good drink. I'm Ernest Manus. Let me know what you need.
I'm pretty sure this voice actor has like half of the voice lines at this point.
I got no beds here. You need a bed in the Imperial City, you got 4 choices. The King and Queens and Luther Broads are in the gardens. The Tiber Septim Hotel is very nice, but very expensive. There's the bloated float at the waterfront. Sleep on a boat. And cheap, too. The Tiber Septim Hotel is a nice place.
Sounds like a
It's
bar,
not
although I
super
mean,
close.
even they should probably be closed at 5 a.m. I should think.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Yeah, it's like a tavern. I mean, at least this would fortify health. And I don't think I'm going to be spending money on it. Haggle. No.
Bye.
Look at that haggle option, though. You've got no beds, you say. I guess he means no occupancy. No vacancy. Full occupancy. Or More racism. You want to sleep on a boat? Have I ever... I mean, I've definitely slept on a boat 100% if you count cruise ships. I don't know that... I mean, yes, you can occasionally feel the motion of the boat, but it's very diminished compared to, like, I actually had... my uncle had a sailing boat. When I was a young man, and that feels a lot different.
Can you spare a coin?
No. Let's not steal from the beggar, though. And before the best item in the game in that bag. Imagine. It's a magic ring. House. Have you ever slept on a waterbed? Jailbird, I'm curious. I was one out of fashion, I guess, back in the 90s. Or early 2000s. Maybe before that. I don't know. I would have been young either way. I never had one. But I did, like, sleep on one once. And yeah, it's the same. It had the same vibe, too. Both of them, you kind of got that rocking a little bit as you fall asleep. I suppose it would make a lot of people utterly sick. Okay, so this is a curved roadway. A single main thoroughfare with a gate at each side for the adjoining district. And these are like spokes of it, like a wagon wheel almost. These central roads. Okay. Can we come in here? What's in here?
Speak.
I will not speak. Yeah, you loved it? Yeah, I remember enjoying it as well. All right, okay, before we go picking up apparently what is a treasure trove of this shit, what do these mushrooms actually do? Fly Amanita. Fly Amanita. Fly Amanita. Sure. Restore agility. Burden. Neither of those things seem to be what I'm looking for right now. So we'll leave them. And remember that apparently if we ever need them, there is more than we could ever possibly desire. All right, so this is like the palace. Yeah. Big old giant building. Sure, we weren't compensating for anything. All of these
are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first 2 floors.
Got a lot of verticality going on around here, I'm noticing. First 2 floors, you say. That's nice. I need to... Okay, hold on. Let's not lose track. I think this door feels like the one we came in through. Talos Plaza District. Sounds familiar. Let's learn what the names of the districts are at the very least. We can just see that on the map. Save some running. Elven Gardens. Market. Okay, we're going there. Arena. Arboretum. Temple District. Talos Plaza District. Okay, so Market is ahead.
All citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first 2
Are you the market? We didn't enter the market, did we? Did I get that turned around earlier? No, we didn't. There's no dragon here. Cool. There's a heroic looking knightly figure instead. Spells. Discount spells even. Divine Elegance. Surely what I'm looking for. Mystic Emporium. Let's check you out. Not right. Slash and Smash. I also want to check you out. The Gilded Carafe. I think this may be where we've been looking. What we've been seeking, chat. Maybe. What is that humming? Oh, it's the Nirnroot. Oh, no, I have to steal it if I don't want that. Oh, no. I want to listen to it.
I have everything for the
Can I buy it?
under one roof. Far more than Thorinir would ever have, despite his horrid business ethics.
All right. Interesting sales pitch.
That root seems to have strange properties, the likes of which I've yet to see duplicated in other flora of its ilk. I believe that Sindarian in Skingrad could serve your inquiry better, as his area of expertise centers around things of this nature.
Then why you got one sitting there on the shelf if you have no idea what it is?
That guy is going to run me out of business soon. His prices are so low, I don't know how he does it.
Sounds like I want to be there then.
Something. If you're interested, you should head over to Jensine's Good as New merchandise. She heads up a committee that's trying to investigate him. Talk to Jensine. Also, try my friend Ogier Gioric, the main ingredient here in the district. Bothil from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes.
I can do that.
Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Sorry, what were the names of those places again?
Bothil from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the
Camp
bandits from Camp
Ailes.
Ailes. Probably.
Okay.
Bye.
Wait, you don't have a bar? You have a barterman here, right? Did I miss? Yes. Should we persuade? I guess we should persuade first. All right. She really likes that. Kind of likes that. Really dislikes that. I think. No, hard to tell.
Sure. That's cute. I accept. Don't be. You're pathetic.
So for anybody who's not seen this game, me play this game before.
Sure. Blah. Don't be silly. I accept.
I
have no choice.
There's like a reputation charisma system. And in it has this mini game. Apparently I have 48 disposition points with this lady. And I can do one of 4 actions with her once I start this, but it is a timed event. So I am constantly losing favor with her. But if I time, basically I'm looking to get the most bars in my most favorable positions. That's what it is. I don't know how you would try to pair this to a real world conversation, but that's the mini game. Yeah, there's a lot of just, remember this is pre Xanax and things like that, Jailbird, so they're all pretty high strung, Don't doesn't seem like they've managed to cultivate a good industry yet. All right.
You're for not whatever you want. Don't be silly.
Plus 54. Cool. And not great.
That's a bit. Yes, yes. Whatever you say.
Mer.
That's pretty good. You're a big. Don't. I'm not buying that one.
Oh, this is bad.
You're
Just
don't be good. I accept. I have no choice.
just try to reset it as soon as possible. So we can do this, this,
I'm not
that.
buying that.
It's
You're
not
a
the
big
best.
fat liar. Don't be silly. Yes, yes. Whatever you say. That's.
Speechcraft mastery increased. Persuading. Wheedling? What the hell does that mean? Wheedling. I've never in my life. I need a definition for this. So apparently my computer is really riding the struggle bus right now. I'm not liking that. At least the browser is. Using flattery or coaxing in order to persuade someone to do something or give one something. So it's like the polite form of begging. Right? Okay. Today I learned new things. Let's go. XP comes in many forms. All right. See how high we can get it real quick. Do you not have... Oh, it's already maxed. Okay. Bartering.
I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
It will be potions, please. Why are they? They're always at the bottom. Why are they always at the bottom? 181 gold. That's outright robbery. What's haggle do? Mercantile skill expert disposition 57. Buying items. Selling items. What am I doing? I have not done this before. Okay, let's go for like the middle of the road. Yeah, that seems kind of smart. We don't have a lot yet into like the social skills. There's like a, character stat sheet. We don't have that many skill points into our charisma at the moment, I don't think. But we do have a lot of luck. We're really big on the luck. So let's try something in the middle of the road for now. Let's see what this is. I actually have no idea what this is. A mini game. Did I succeed? What happens if I had failed? I was expecting some further prompts, to be honest. The price went down. I liked that. If I haggle again, what happens? Does she like eventually shut her doors to you forever? Like, what's my penalty if I push my luck too far? Wow. Let's see. Let's see if we can dump our shit on her first. Doing crap. Well, it's not worth anything. Resist poison. I don't need that many of them, though.
You need to make a better offer.
Oh, we learned. Okay, because maybe that's my haggle setting. She won't buy it at that price. But can I sell her something else at the same haggle setting? Question mark. How about these cheese wheels?
Make me a better offer.
No. These restore health, which is why I'm just hesitant to get rid of them. These are like a dime a dozen. How about 20 of these?
I can't make that deal.
Well, I can't offer it, but it doesn't give you the option to like set you a better bulk rate, lady. What about... I don't have any gear, or I can't sell her gear, maybe. It makes sense I couldn't sell her gear.
A pleasure to serve you.
Let's see what the other guy sells shit for. What his prices are. Although we actually don't know. Probably not staffs. Office of Imperial Commerce. The best defense. Divine elegance. Let's see what's in here. It's clothing. Makes sense.
You've come to... Let's do business.
Let's not, actually. Thanks, though.
You too.
Not looking to be spending my money on clothes right now.
Good morning.
Discount spells. Do you sell things that aren't spells? I would suppose not, but I guess maybe I might be in the market for a spell too, I suppose.
Edgar Vautrin, you don't want the very best. You want cheap. And I got cheap.
I mean, his sales pitch is pretty straightforward, at least. No, I'm not going to a ball. At least not yet. Maybe that's the side quest later.
What can I interest you in?
Actually, might not be a bad shout. If we can't... I mean, our heal sucks currently. Our heal spell is dog shit. Maybe 5%. 5% mitigation is what I'm reading that as right now. That's the only resumption on my part. $68, sure. What's our haggle setting? He's an apprentice. And he doesn't like me very much. Oh, can I just buy it now with like that setting? Sure. Cool.
Tell your friends about me.
Sure. I have a lot of friends. Why are you asking? Let's get her.
Take care.
Not potions. Looks like there's a symmetrical set of shops over here, though, right? Merchant. Inn. A fighting chance. They probably sell weapons. Jewelry. Feed bag. Probably animal related. Jensen's good as new merchandise. I think she mentioned this place, but I don't know that. Was that the competitor? Three Brothers Trade Goods. Were you a competitor or somebody else I was supposed to go talk to for... Oh. How did they get up there?
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up.
Thorinir's the one I'm looking
Buy
for.
just about anything for the right price.
Warblade. I ain't got that kind of money. Can I sell you my other crap? Oh, our chance was to put this on. Am I ever going to wear the Curious, I wonder? It's a good chunk of change if I'm not. Might have to step out and turn up the AC in a second. I mean, fortify endurance and strength are obviously good, but it's less defense, right? By like 50, it's 50%. Other ways it should ton less. Our heavy duty armor, Curious is how you're supposed to say that. God, I hope it's Curious. Weighs a lot. I guess we're not using this many arrows. We can get a couple pennies out of that. Well, let's first things first. Let's fortify our mercantile, speechcraft, and personality with this silly-looking frock. We're going to a ball for Jellybird. All right.
Feel free to browse, friend.
Let's
Go ahead.
rack up some points with ye old charm. We got a smooth talker. How you doing? Whatnot. Okay, you like to be coerced. You really like to be coerced. And you kind of like boasts. Don't care for jokes or admiration.
Whatever you want. Well done. That's just... Don't talk such rot.
Well, this is not the fortunate layout for this. So I can...
I wish I could say that. Don't waste. What a dumb joke. You think that's funny?
Yeah, I'll take the
Don't
hit.
waste. No, well done.
I should pay closer attention to each number so I know if it was worth it or not. I decided to take a bad 3 so I could get a double 4, right? But maybe that was bad exchange. Because right now we can take the hit here, and now we can either we can go 4-4, but then this is gonna be a 3. We're gonna do 1-4-2.
Yes, yes. Whatever you say.
54 is where we started, I'm pretty sure, and that's just because it took so damn long.
Really? Interesting. What a dumb joke. Don't talk such rot.
That wasn't actually like good. Why do I feel like these aren't lining up well for me right now? Probably something to do with my brain.
Story.
Well, I don't like this, so we want to do...
That's just not funny. Don't try to manipulate
53.
me.
Only down 1. Only down 1 so far. Can't get a 4.
What a great story.
2.
No, don't. That's
1.
just
Hey,
not
we
funny.
gained ground there. That's good. She really likes to be coerced, so let's
I
do
accept.
these.
I have no choice. What nonsense.
No, that didn't work out well. Because then that's bad.
What remarkable.
Sorry, Chad, I slipped up on. I was trying to planning for the third one ahead was the one that was screwing me up. And there's actually probably a really simple pattern if I sit down and learn them. As far as there's only so many configurations that can be had here, right? There's not too many different.
Well done. Sorry.
-3.
I don't get it. Yes. What a dumb joke.
63.
What a dumb joke. Remarkable. No, wait. Whatever you want.
If I had done it faster, that's probably worth it.
I wish I could say that. No, wait. Don't. Please. I'm sorry.
All right, we're maxed.
All right, I get it.
Yes, that's right. Now, about
What
that
can I interest
bartering.
you in?
Let's haggle. You're only an apprentice, and you like me a lot, so surely you'll give me a good deal, right? Surely. And then if I sell you these ales, or this one ale, oh yeah, there's 4.
You've got to be kidding.
Okay. How about 55?
You've got a great deal there.
All right. All right, I'll take it. I'm pretty sure this is infinite inside any Oblivion gate, so let's not worry about carrying too much of it. Let's just carry a handful for
That seems a
alchemy
fair
purposes,
price.
maybe. Half a pound for bread. I thought I was get rid of just all of it. Carrots, restore fatigue, night eye. It's not maybe the worst. Cheese wheels just weigh a lot. I don't know that this is worth carrying.
An excellent bargain.
Common soul gems. The different prices. Interesting. Don't remember what they're used for. Are them being... I remember caring about them, soul gems, in my old playthrough of this game way back. I don't remember why. But I was also more of a mage build then. £2. I don't... They restore health. At some point, I hope to be able to craft some potions myself. I'm investing into alchemy for that purpose. I just don't have good resources yet. Let's get this. Yeah, we don't need this many of these. Especially this many of these if they just do damagey stuff. Imp Gall. Hey, 9 gold. Look at that. That's why we're carrying these. Cure paralysis, fortify personality. We'll keep a couple then. Knife. Cool. I'll give it away to you. Let's not sell this yet because we're planning on putting that back on. 321. I'm probably not going to wear it. Right? I'm probably not going to wear it, chat. It's just... We haven't got that many enchanted items yet. Maybe I'm undervaluing it. We hoard for now, but we don't need these. Maybe someday we'll start using a bow and then I'll care. I guess it's nice having something on hand in case my weapon breaks like I'm in a dungeon, but do be weighing a bit. Flawed topaz. That's it. That's my details. Cool. I don't know. Do those have value other than... Wait, these are stacked. This one isn't. So maybe they're in a chart. This is an uncharged state, and this is a charged state. Empty, petty soul. Okay. Lesser soul, petty soul. Okay, well, you can have your petty soul. I don't need it. Ooh, we have a lesser soul and a greater soul gem. Probably can't upgrade our souls. Honestly, the money is probably more useful to me than whatever the soul would do at this exact moment in time.
An excellent bargain. That's more than I would usually pay.
I mean, they don't weigh anything. Maybe we'll want them at some point. Okay. But she didn't sell potions, did she? Oh, that's right. I need to sell my potions. These things actually weigh a bit. Oh, did I already sell them? I had a lot more than that. So I must have already... Here we are. Yeah.
You drive a hard bargain.
Water walking on self. Restore fatigue on self. I need 4 of these. Resist shock. I mean, these are good to have 1 of on hand at the very least. Weak poison of burden. Burden on self. Doesn't seem useful. Resist poison, resist magic, fire shield. Interesting, there's a resist fire and fire shield. I guess it'd be useful to walk on water at some point, right? Sure. 1 of each of these, I guess. All right.
An excellent bargain.
These are £1.
That's more than I would usually pay. You've made a good bit of gold.
Have I? Have I? All right, let's be on our way.
Another satisfied cut.
You didn't.
Have a look
You
at
didn't
my
actually sell
wares.
potions, though.
I'm
Yes.
sure there's something to suit you.
This is why I sold you.
Fare thee well.
All right, where's that person you hate? I want to check out his prices, actually. A little bit. Trade goods. I mean, obviously, they're probably like a thieves guild thing, right? Sergius Verus. That doesn't sound like it.
Tertullian, Sergius, and Cicero, the 3 Verus brothers. I'm Sergius.
Nice to meet you. Do you sell
Only
potions?
quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
No. Summon skeleton. I thought necromancy was banished, sir. And where did you come by this Sunderblade? Let's remember that's there. That might be interesting.
Goodbye.
He is not, I think, the person. Black Horse Courier. I don't think this is it either, but let's see what's in here.
Morning. Urjabi helps his brothers, Rajirad and Hasiri, to run the Black Horse Courier. Others write. We organize. We deliver. The news never stops. The Black Horse Courier brings the news of the people to the people. We are funded by the Empire, so our broadsheets are always free.
It's a newspaper. Okay.
Bye. It's you.
Well, where's Thornir? Fighting chance. Merchant Inn. I don't think it's the inn, right?
Saw a mud crab a couple of days ago.
Tidings, citizen.
What's going on? More dangerous than
Well
ever.
met.
Many settlers.
Leave me alone.
The copious coin purse. Oh, this sounds promising. It sounds promising. Sounds like somebody who runs a thieves guild names there.
Welcome to the copious coin purse.
That's him. That's the one we've been looking for. Thorinir.
What kind of deal can I make for you today?
I would like potions. I'm wearing the stupid coat, right?
We'll see.
We'll see. All right, he really doesn't like these two. Boast and joke. Thump.
That's enough. Your revolt, please. I doubt it.
I don't know why the color is not there. I'm sure that's just like a glitch from the original game. Does this line up the same?
Not please. I doubt it. You've got a point.
Oh, this isn't gonna line up well.
Please. I doubt. That's foul.
This is an interesting activity to do in...
That's enough.
Wait, I thought this... Yeah, his face didn't seem to change for that one before.
What a wonderful compliment. I doubt. Get away from me.
Chill stream. Activity. Logic trees.
That's enough.
Like, it keeps lining up
Goodness. I doubt it. Not
poorly.
funny. Not even a little bit.
I feel. And I'm concerned that when I look back at this footage, I'm going to actually feel like the answers were very obvious. So happy.
That's enough. You should be... Really? I doubt it. I doubt it. You've not really now. You're such a charmer.
Can I ever get to that if I do
That's
this?
enough. I
No,
doubt it.
right? Uh-oh.
What a wonderful compliment.
I think what I need to do is just like sit down briefly off stream, because there's just my full brain is just not available to me at this moment in time. I don't understand why it hasn't been. For some reason you put a camera on me, and then there's this like subsizable portion that's just consumed by the awareness that happens. Oh shit. Well, as I say that, like my bitrate's falling through the floor. You're probably still seeing me at that rate. Probably just a little suboptimal on the quality. Anyhow. We're not here to stress either way. See, I like this.
I won't fight you. What? I doubt it.
And we're maxed on him. Some configurations are just like really nice. It's Joe Friday, indeed. Okay, sir. Now we are good friends. I'm wearing the stupid coat. What deals do you offer me?
What can I interest you in?
I need potions. They kept talking up how you're going to put them out of business. You don't even sell potions, you asshole. Oh, no. This is a tragedy, chat. Oh, no. You don't even sell anything useful. I should have checked first. Punished. It's alright. I'm pretty sure they'll be relevant later.
Goodbye.
I'm sure he's part of a quest. There's got to be some quest going on, right? With I think we probably actually got a note on the quest. The two ladies that don't like him.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
No. Leave me alone.
What brings you here?
Well, let's go spend...
Greetings to you.
I'm glad
what money we have on our expensive potions, and then be on our way. All that we've learned is we need to go find better loot. The feedback.
Take care.
No, wait, no, it's the other. It was the other.
Hello.
Have you ever done any shopping
Hello.
at Thorinir's? If you can get used to Thorinir, you
This
can
one.
get some good deals.
The Gilded Carafe foiled again, indeed. Darn.
I have everything for the.
I can't persuade you anymore, can I? I can. Nice.
I doubt you really mean that. You're not bad. Not bad at all. No more. You're frightening me. I doubt you really mean that.
Not great.
Blah, blah, blah. What a bore.
Stop talking and show me your face, because I can't actually remember which ones are which.
You're up. Don't be. Yes, that's pretty good.
All right, a little better.
That works for me. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Let's try doing 56%. And we would like potions, please. Thank you. Expensive, expensive potions for me. Do we want 3 strong potions? Or... Oh, weak potion of health. Weak potion of healing. 1 fortifies health. 1 restores health. Interesting. Honestly, I think this is what I want right now. Just a handful of these. Try to get by through a dungeon or 2. Hopefully 20 points is enough.
I can't make that deal.
She's so greedy. She's so damn greedy. Let's try 52. Oh, hold on. Let's hit 55 because that's what the other one took. That our speechcraft with this is different, so it probably won't work.
You need to make a better offer. You're trying to drive me out of business.
Not really, lady. Pretty greedy.
I can't do that.
All right, fine. I hate you. Please work. Please work. Take my money. Take my money. Thank you. God, why was this so hard?
I appreciate your business.
I'm sure you do.
Take care.
Yeah. We'll see if I come back. The service I received. Alright, let's get right back out to adventuring. We actually did get those potions, right? Let's put those on our hotbar. Stop eating mushrooms for a bit. That'll be nice. Where's that spell I didn't learn? Or did I immediately learn it? Why the... I bought the shield spell, right? Ward or whatever it was. Parchment. Mage's Guild Charter. Guess then I just immediately learned it then. Magic tab. Oh no, it's an item still here. Maybe B. No, it is automatically learned. Okay. This is a once a day skill. This one also is currently set to be the once a day skill. Which, if you're just joining us for the first time during an Oblivion stream, I have a couple of skills that can only be used once per day. It's just there. It's not red text right now, so I can actually use it. That's game night day cycle, obviously. Did I just... Oh, I sorted it. Okay. Alright, let's save before anything bad happens. This game may run into glitches, bugs, and unrecoverable circumstances. So it's good to save often. Alright. You know what let's do? We never went... There's a dungeon exactly opposing...
What's going on with you?
Our exit. Our original entry into the world. City Isle. I don't think that's... I want to leave. Basically, there was a dungeon we didn't go into. I was going to go back to it. Okay, yeah, this is the dungeon. I described before how we were on like a budding building. That's what this is. This is where the dungeon be. Prison district, yep. And when we exited, uh-oh. When we exited through the sewer grate, it was down here at the bottom of the hill. There's the dungeon that we didn't go into. I think the very first time I played this game, I did jump straight into that dungeon. And had a bad time of it. That's why I avoided it immediately, exiting the tutorial zone, as it were, this time around. That Oblivion gate's new. That was definitely not there before. So that's kind of cool. Where is my horse? I left my horse. Oh, I'm such an asshole. Well, we'll have to go back for it. At least it's at the entrance to the city there. I'm pretty sure... I don't have a character skill like whistle or whatever to summon the horse to me. Not even sure it's like my horse in that context. Maybe I get a spell later to like summon the most recent horse that I used. Either way, this is the sewers we came out of. And that Oblivion gate was definitely not there. You can tell in the shorts. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I made a short of this exit. We did come over here and get our ass handed to us last time by the couple bandits that were guarding it. But again, expert, no gear. We were kind of like plowing headfirst in. I'm still not even sure how I'm geared.
Let's get this over with.
That's not the one I want. That's actually... I forgot those are automatically consumed. No, I didn't want to drink it. I was preparing, but for my head, like... I was doing the Elden Ring bit where I get the flask ready for use. That's unfortunate. Kind of don't want to keep the save, especially if I use another health potion. Man, these guys are still a bit of a... Yeah. I'm not using the potion. I don't want to use it. I spent so much money on that potion. Not for these.
Let's get this over with.
I'm kind of concerned about the fact that there's no potion on my hotbar. I should have... Okay, well, fine.
Mudcrab's more fearsome than you.
They're about to, I guess. Alright. Weak potion of healing. I thought I had 4. Didn't I not buy... or 5? I had 5 of them, did I not? Why, when I used 1, did it leave... Oh, I hate the speed. Yeah, I do have 5. Why... I don't know, keep an eye on it. It looks like that spot was empty, right? After. I want to kill these guys. We need practice. The combat system in this game is not, you know, rigorous. But it definitely, you know, there's skill edge. There's definitely a skill edge to be had, and I need to learn it. Like that. Look how much better that was. We separated the 2 of them. With this wall. Use our heavy attack to apply a weakness to him. Blocked successfully. I'd love... My health's like not ticking back as fast as I was hoping it would. Can I eat something that will help? I guess I could just eat a mushroom. Fine. That does increase the rate of recovery for a bit. Oh, god damn it. You bitch. How did that miss?
Now you will know pain. Do your worst.
All right, let's heal. Cutting it close, but there we go. Nah, now that I remember that I can't sell these for 1 guaranteed, like I'm definitely not carrying that shit. Are you kidding me? Fuck off. There's nothing worth carrying in you. Silver arrows are worth 3, theoretically. Who uses silver arrows? Oh wait, magic beasts and things, huh? I don't like that the combat music's still going, to be honest with you. Is that mud crab aggroing me still? Well, let's loot their camp. Maybe they had potions. They had garlic. There's the mud crab. Where you been this whole time, dude? He actually hit like a truck, to be honest. Like, he doesn't have a good health pool, but he hit for a chunk. Crab meat 1. No. Wait, did that have health value? Endurance. It's fine. Viverin. see what's inside. We've been through some caves in this playthrough, and we've been through the Oblivion gate before, which maybe we'll do after we get out of this dungeon, but we haven't been to like a arcane ruins space before.
Face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
So hostile. Oh, you're a bandit, naturally. You are not as beefy as your brethren outside, though. You can keep all your clothes. I'll give you that dignity. Bandit scum. Potions? No. What about it? Oh. These look like they should be collectible. Apparently not. There are, I think, soul gems look similar to this, though, so you have to be careful. This is vaguely familiar, actually. Like, 20 years ago, I was playing this game in the same spot, more or less, just for a lot shittier graphics.
Who's there?
Who's there? It's me. Hello.
Die, damn you!
Why did that miss you? I think that axe is too heavy for you. I'm sorry to say. I guess was too heavy for you. Iron battle axe. I weighed 27 pounds. It only did 4 damage. No thank you. Carrot. Sure. Iron shield. How is our current shield's better than this, right? 7 defense. Legion shield is only 7 defense still? Okay. Keep that in mind. But still better. So we keep it. Oh, shit. Good thing I didn't do something stupid like run straight down the trapped hallway. What's funny was I was actually stopping here to look at... I actually thought this... Because you could see these chain balls a little bit up there. I thought these were one structure at first, and so I was stopping to look at it. I just didn't actually see the rope itself. Let's be more careful, shall we? There are traps.
Must have been the wind.
And hostiles.
Where are you?
Damn. That's when I just described the fact that,
Don't feel bad. No one lives forever.
pretty sure you get a sneak crit, you know, of a 2x multiplier. There are no, like, you know, backstabs in this game. It's just a damage multiplier. You healed yourself, you bastard!
You'll never take me down.
Let's regenerate our stamina for a second. How did I can't miss there. I can't miss there. I can't miss there. I can't miss there.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Ah. Got it close. Whoosh. I legitimately pretty sure I missed there. Like, I think I pulled up back on the stick too soon. And, yeah. Not the best. Alright. There probably are also, like, tile traps and stuff, too. Not just ropes, so let's be very careful. See if we can't find... I cast check for traps. Or it's not, I guess it's not a spell, right? You can tell how much D&D I've played. I think they saw us.
You're pathetic.
Just you? No, there's somebody else, I think, too.
I'll hack you to pieces. Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry? You move like a pregnant cow.
Yeah, there's another. No, I want to protect. I think he's stuck downstairs at the moment, so we can just recover our health for a second. Let's keep collecting those lockpicks. He's trying to shoot at us from down there. I mean... a little, actually. This one I can pick up. Aha! A Welkind stone. Welkind? Welkind stone. It's worth 50. Let's take it. Glows. It's gotta be good, right? If it glows, it must be good, unless it's uranium. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have kids anyways. Oh, there you are. What does that hit? Or was my health bar that shit still first? That's not great.
Show me what you've got.
Die, you. Die. Better. No lockpicks on this one. Sadness. Oh, was that a lockpick? Spoon. I don't need the spoon. Chest, though. Let's go. Gold and a potion of fatigue. Okay. Iron boots. 2 defense. Iron cuirass. 5. None of this looks great for me, honestly. What about this one? Yeah, let's go. More gold and a potion of healing. Hell yes. It's like 80 gold. Let's go. Oh, I haven't been needing the potions of healing as much now that my gear has started getting better, so there's that. My armor's... My stealth is just wrecked with my armor. Naturally. Alright, well, add it to the to-do list. We need to go armor shopping at some point, and honestly, I kind of would like to look more like... There's got to be like a middle... Maybe there's not a middle. Maybe it's just light and heavy armor. I think light armor is probably going to suit my build style better, though, than heavy, long term. I would steal their pants. That's ambitious theft. Steal the pants right from off of them. Guess it was the only thing that wasn't equipped to them, it looks like. Laced leather pants. Okay. And an iron mace.
Who's there?
I am here. Hello. Sure, we can be sneaky.
What's that?
This is why we need to get rid of our iron cuirass, which is maybe... Oh, you know what we could do? Maybe this would actually make enough of a difference right now. I bet you that actually substantially decreased our detection. But I've never once worn this, and maybe 3 defense is a massive deal, so I'm saving. Also, do we have a potion for... Why do I keep thinking... That's the menu. Night Eye... Like a potion of stealth or something. Alright, it's fine. Although I feel like our little eyeballs, there's like an eyeball in the center of our screen, right?
Nothing to worry about.
Right now it's mostly closed, so
Just my eyes.
it looks like a line. It feels like it's growing slower now that we're not wearing the cuirass. Can you turn around? I'd like to try to practice my stabby. Well, you're not looking the other way, my man. Fine, have it your way. Maybe those fortify stats did more than I think they do. Character, show active effects. 2 points. Strength and endurance. Okay. Feel like maybe that guy was just a little weaker. Thick cowhide shoes. Nope, not carrying that shit. Apple carrot, that's fine. Any gold? Gold. No. Sometimes Bethesda very much likes to have like the 1 or 2 loose items of like either bottle cap and Fallout, gold, and you know the Elder Scrolls. Just sitting on tables sometimes, you know. You know what? I actually... Well, here, let's talk about it really quick. This is a good time, actually, to take a quick break. Chat, let me refill the coffee as we transition to the deeper into the dungeon. Use the restroom and whatnot before we push through to the end of stream. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Good to have you here, Jillo. Bird. Be back in a minute. I'm back. I forgot to give you all my PSA. I was late for the stream today, in part because I forgot to change my bandage on the finger. Cut myself while cooking. It doesn't look like much, actually. I managed to go pretty deep. Not all the way down to the bone, I'm pretty confident. Thank you, Jayla Bird, for the welcome. But definitely went deep on it. Thankfully, it's healed really well. It was able to actually... I made the mistake of taking the first bandage off. I had one of those... I don't know, they're like... They're Band-Aids, but like they're more like all one solid piece of plastic polymer that like stretches and binds to itself, and you're supposed to like leave them on for like 7 to 10 days or something like that without taking them off ever. I don't know, I took it off because like the sweat, it looked like there was a little swelling going on and stuff underneath, so I took it off to check, and it actually peeled apart still after a little bit. It had been more than 24 hours and it still is like, yeah. But now it's setting pretty well. In the PSA part of this chat, and I cut myself cooking. It was actually just a very simple slip of my, I don't do it very often, but my finger slipped up on the heel of the knife as I was doing chopping. But it is, in my expectation and from my understanding, infinitely safer to have sharp knives than dull ones in your home, which is why it's a good reason to keep them sharp, even though that sounds counterintuitive to some. Like, it cuts you easier. Technically, it cut me deeper and easier, one would argue, but you almost always end up with a clean cut, and you end up with less severe cuts. It's like they heal better. You end up with jagged tears as much, and also like you end up just using less force in total when you're doing the chopping, and so you're less likely to have like a major slippage where you like lose a digit or something, you know, or a pound of flesh. So that's my PSA. Keep your knife sharp. It's good. Smart thing. All right, we can get back to the work. No work. We can get back to the gaming. Our gaming chat. I don't know, I went back to this button. the scene. The pain of it doesn't bother me too much. Cuts and things like that, I actually have a really high pain threshold. We can talk about that. But honestly, the thing that bothers me more about physical injury is like the abstract concept of like damage being done. You know, like permanent damage, like, you know, it's hard to explain. It's like, I don't know, I'll think of a way to, like, mushy, meaty things are more cringy than like clean cuts or burns for me. We're in the deeper lower of the dungeon now. The bandits may not have come down this far. There's probably maybe more traps, but if there are, they're probably less improvised looking, like that bandit trap, and maybe more like part of the structure itself, like a secret pedestal or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm no stranger to pain. Oh, hello. Bandits definitely are down here. I've broken. I've lost track. I think I'm still shy of double-digit bones broken at this point. So I let him swing, but bone pain sucks. By the way, if you've never broken a bone, that's a very intense, sharp pain. Although it doesn't hold a candle to, I think tooth pain. Tooth pain do suck. I made the mistake in my youth of foregoing visits to the dentist for an extended duration of time. And, what prompted the return to that practice was I actually just like shattered. Well, it was this one, technically. Number 2. It's sleep clenching in the middle of the night. Like I pulled bits of tooth out of my mouth in the morning. I didn't realize what it was at first, to be honest. I just thought like I had like fallen asleep with some like cracker or something. I don't know, but it was like, it took me a minute to figure out like, oh my God, that was probably my tooth that I was spitting out. And the nerve was exposed for like a good, they couldn't get to it for like 72, 96 hours, something like that. So it was excruciating, actually. Mort flesh. 2 pounds for bad stuff. But it came from a chest in a dungeon. I'll carry it for now, I guess. Probably go throw it away, though. Although that still not pretty as bad as the appendicitis or pancreatitis. That deep type of organ pain when you're essentially, I think your body's realizing it's in like very dire distress. Is different. Haven't talked about it. I suppose might as well start. I intend to tell my stories. Chill Friday stream seems like a great day for it, actually. Do I care about this? Sure, we'll just take it for now. I mean, like, so right now, actually, I'm not streaming currently because, like, I actually had found the idea of streaming appealing for quite a long time, but no, I'm not streaming presently. Like, I didn't quit my job and stuff because, like, things were great. I needed to take a break because I burnt out really severely. I actually didn't fully understand the extent of which until much, much later. It's like been a couple year process that I'm putting it all together on reflection. Part of that basically, I don't know. I can tell this in a flattering way. I can tell it in a short way that's definitely going to be less than that. I mean, I gave my best effort at drinking myself to death, chat. And I am not exaggerating. Like that wasn't like the conscious, like that wasn't the goal, to be clear. It was like I was trying to take care of the stress and anxiety by self-medicating with alcohol. But I did it to such a severe degree that I wrecked my pancreas. Put myself into the hospital and very, very nearly died. There's that trap I was talking about. Oh. Not a trap? Cool. Yeah. So, I mean, you can empathize, Jello. So, congratulations, by the way, on the recovering. But yeah, so like it was during the pandemic actually. So I probably have some, I do have some probably trauma over it because the medical care system was not in a good place to take me on. So, yeah, we'll get to that later. I don't want to get into that today. But anyways, that it was a part of that recovery process was realizing that the job didn't fit me well. I was a manager for a software engineering team. I didn't want to be management, actually, ever. I refused the position several times. And my superiors just kept quitting. I'm lost, chat, sorry. I'm more focused on talking than I am on the gameplay. Sorry if you were here for some sick gameplay right now. I'm burning, that's why. Does this have a plate? No? I think maybe we did the whole dungeon. It's unfortunate. I'm a software engineer, or I was a software engineer at heart. Like I liked writing the code, but I'm intelligent and proficient, and so that meant they kept wanting to promote me. And eventually, there was nobody left to do the job of the management team, the management role, and so like I was just doing the work, but not with the title. And so I'm like, fine, I guess I'll be a manager now. And I did it for a couple of years, and it stressed the hell out of me. And I guess we're done here. Okay. Part of that process, but I didn't realize this is what I was doing it at the time. But as a part of that process, I was, heavily self-medicating, and that ended up in a stint in the hospital where I discovered, very deep bowels of pain. And part of the problem is also that I'm resistant to most of the medications they want to give for the pain. They had to get up to Dilaudid before it was really having a noticeable impact, and even then just a mild one. Oh, hello. I've been waiting for you, I guess.
This ends here.
Yes, it does. Sorry, I'll continue in a minute. He's the ringleader, chat. We need to defeat him for our exit. And sick loot, right? Surely sick loot awaits. Oh, that was a strong hit. Let's actually back it up a bit. Let our stamina actually recover. Where'd he go? Don't want to die. Let's go. Bandit Ringleader, what do you have for me? Nothing of value. That's unfortunate. Womp womp. Just experience. And what more could we ask for? That story had a happier direction, I feel. I mean, the direction is actually that it brought me all to you guys. I mean, in part, I was just burnt the hell out. And so I quit my job. I didn't have another one lined up. I just took 6 months off to like recover and burn off some savings and things like that. It was during that process that I realized, you know what, maybe I actually could make this streaming thing work. Because I'd always found the idea appealing. I've wanted to play video games. I mean, I've played video games since I was like 6. I've wanted to play video games for a living as a good kid a lot. But that didn't exist in 1990s. So I gave up on that idea and decided to be a software engineer because making video games was going to be the closest... Just take that, I guess, I could get. And then I was actually just listening to a podcast, actually, about Path of Exile, of all things. But the host that you're talking about, something struck a chord with me. And it broke a barrier in my mind. There's been a couple of times in my life where I feel like that's happened, where like I previously held, I guess, belief almost was challenged and fundamentally changed. And the belief in this point was like the belief that I had considered streaming, which is like a thing not even an option. In large part because of the fact that like I would never have quit my job to do it. Like it's a massive risk, right? I would never have made that deliberate decision, that exchange. But I also wouldn't really. I'm not the type of person to do it half-assed, and I couldn't afford the time to do it like with a full-time job the way I would want to. So, but I'm like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I got time. I got a lot of the skills actually already. And it was actually really satisfying and rewarding. Apparently we didn't trigger that trap on the way down. Just by pure luck. It was really rewarding as I was learning some of the tools of the trade. They really already fit into an existing mental model I had. Because of the software engineering background, and also for a while I was a Google candidate, Google hopeful. I never quite made it all the way through I basically got to the offer stage, except there was no offer, there was no position actually once I got there because of the timing of it all. It was like 2020-ish. That was my like 5th attempt. In part of that, I was trying to focus on them. They care about the front end, the user experience. So I was focusing that down, trying to learn more about it. And I learned a lot about animations and keyframes and easings and things like that. The importance of responsive user experiences and things like that. And a lot of that kind of dovetails really nicely with at least the video editing portion that I've been doing for the shorts. So, in a big way, it's kind of fit naturally, streaming as an adventure. I mean, I like games, obviously. I love games, reasonably good at them. Not the best, obviously. I'm not ever going to claim to be. Which is why I don't understand why some people are so damn uppity in my comments. But oh, damn. Ah. Shit. I didn't see him there. But, I don't know, just like a lot of little things fit kind of well. That's sort of, I guess you could almost say, like, my personality kind of fits the way I approach games, which is like the sort of jack of all trades, master of none, middle of the road, balanced skill sets, like those types of things. That's just like how I am. And like, so I have like a lot of knowledge about a little knowledge about a lot of things. And that actually kind of really works well, I feel, for the streaming thing. So hopefully that pans out. Especially now that, I mean, to be honest, I actually didn't really want to do editing. I didn't want to do the YouTube thing, largely because I want to do more gaming, less editing. And damn, that's not great. Also, because it was already my expectation that the YouTube audience would kind of be a little bit harsher. Yes, let's go. That was our once a day skill, chat. Probably should save it for the other thing that's actually around here still, but I feel happy that we used it in a spot that it paid off. I mean, we're obviously still learning. Still much in the learning. Let's try to avoid the next one still. I think he got me. Yeah, he definitely got me. Okay, was that like... I think I had lowered my shield at the time I took the damage, but I felt like he had already completed his lunge. Is my timing that off, or... I feel like the damage was delayed a little bit. Oh, I let go of my shield to move faster. And still got snagged by that firebolt. Alright, protect ourselves. Heal ourselves a little bit. We still have Nordic Frost, actually. Because we reset. So let's use it on this asshole. Potion this time. God, he does hit pretty hard. For a runt. I guess we could put the... Yeah, I should put the Cuirass back on, huh? Why did I forget I took that off? I'm missing 3 defense points. For stealth that I'm not using. Why did you run all the way up just to fireball me, you asshole? I was hoping I can get that last hit in before he autoed again. I don't think we've aggroed anybody yet, so let's just use natural recovery for a second. Nobody's been aggroed. If the spawns are the same, there should be one more imp there. And that runt thing. This guy's not the problem. Why are you running all the way up to just a fireball me? I'm waiting for you to swing. All right. Where's the runt? I don't see him. We don't have to fight him, technically. We could just go to the gate. But I feel like... You asshole. I don't like fireballs. I don't think I'm well fire defended. I want them to swing at me more. Oh, they're stunted, so they didn't have any loot. How lame. Where's that runt thing? Oh, there you are, you son of a bitch. Also, that was totally delayed. It felt. There's gotta be some separate... I'm missing part of the animation somehow. Yeah, we're done. Shit. I was hoping I needed to go left there. I don't know. I can't get far enough away from his... It looks like maybe he's doing 2 hits in rapid succession. And I think the second one is actually the bigger hit. Damn. Screw your fire. There he is. Let's learn him first. That's not what I wanted to use. That's fine, though. Like, I kind of almost expect his tail to be, like, swinging after... Okay, it's like his head goes down, then up. Oh, fuck me. I tried to heal there. Not the... I want potion. I don't know why my downstick didn't work. I mean, I didn't work. I didn't pull on the downstick appropriately. Okay, like I felt like at some point he was going to make an attack there. I was gonna let him go first. Where'd he go? Where, the fuck? Is it dead? It didn't die, did it? What? Well, where's his body then? What? Am I blind? Is that you? Do you have damage? Yes, you have damage. Where did you go, my man? Now he's dead. Missed him. That's not great. We're getting a lot better, actually, at combat with the scamps. I mean, just actually, this is... I just needed to chew on anything, really. It didn't matter what the enemy was. I hear... No? I just heard combat music for a second. I guess not. There you are. Come on. I did not want both of you. I was deliberately looking to just do one. This is... Alright, you know what? Let's zone transition. I don't... Can I? I don't feel like fighting two. Like that fucking... I'm trying to learn the runt as it is. I don't need that other asshole fucking things up. I figured out that guy does... So he does a nose down, then like a up. And the... I think the up actually does more damage than the... down. I don't need more Harad root, I don't think. Oh, you should save. Jermora Chul, huh?
Prince and power.
Don't suppose I know what that effect did. Just kind of doing a hover walk there. Oh, yeah. Getting hot in here. All this damn computer equipment. I mean, we don't have too much left longer in the stream anyhow. Gotta get dinner pretty soon, unfortunately. It's almost 8 o'clock. We'll probably call it quits before we do anything too much interesting. I want to explore this Oblivion Gate briefly to see what was here, though. Looks like there's a tower. Let's figure out if we can't remember how to beat these foes. It's probably some kind of buff, right? Oh no, Sophia, no. We cannot right now. I am way too hot. No! God! Cats don't always like to listen, do they? I am actually sweating. We cannot do lap time right now. I'm sorry. Oh my god. This office. So I actually have legitimate concerns about streaming in summer. Because it can get hot in here. Well, in this house in general. Before I add in the lights and the computer. And I'm hoping we're getting a new roof coating put on actually starting next week, chat, by the way. So stream times may be disrupted. I don't have exact times right now about when the roofers are going to be up and walking around on the roof, so I'm going to make judgment calls on the day of and whatnot of whether or not I need to delay stream a little bit or reschedule or whatever it is, or just suck it up and have it with a bunch of noise, depending. See what it sounds like. I see. How did that hit me? Oh, he's swinging with a claw. I can't see because my shield's in the way. No, he's doing both. He has multiple different attacks. Damn it, I thought that was my opportunity. Those guys actually kind of suck. Not gonna lie. I gotta figure them out. Yeah, I should show the Mau Mau off on stream more. I'm sorry. She picked a bad time, unfortunately. She actually made an appearance in her first short. I don't think anybody noticed, though. I think it was one of the Radiant shorts. Why did I not start with Protect anyways? Did I not start with Protect really that time? That's silly. We actually need to go sleep so we can level up. That's what that icon on the right corner of the screen is. I'll kill this asshole one more time. And we'll just, like, exit the Oblivion Gate for now. call it stream for the day and pick up probably pressing our luck through the Oblivion gate again when we come back. Wow, that really sucked. I'm supposed to have frost resistance built in. I'm a Nord. I just wrecked there. Dead. Yeah. You're welcome, Deliberate. I'm sorry I maybe could have told it I mean, I will tell it better. It won't be the first time. It won't be the last time I tell it. There just had to be a first. And today was a good enough day. We're still very much on the journey, obviously, but I am also in part realizing, I don't also want to get into too much of this, how much a role anxiety has actually played in my entire life. As part of this process, it's been kind of it's fascinating, yes, also a little horrifying in some ways. I'm identifying certain habits and traits and elements of my childhood that were definitely anxiety driven. Like I only thought I had depression. I didn't realize I thought the baseline level of anxiety that I feel was normal and like the expectation for a human being, and that's the way everybody felt. Like it's so much the norm that a little bit. And mental health's important. Chat, for the record, you should take it seriously. Be kind to yourself. But I'm just realizing some of those components, right? And that's part of the journey that we're on, and it's all dovetailing in. And you guys kind of get to come along for the ride. So that's fun. A little horrifying for me, to be honest, but that's partly because I'm historically very private person, I guess. I definitely define as an introvert. Chat, which is why, in part, streaming is a surprising choice to some of my... Oh, right, you guys are still here. Are you actually both still here? Like, really? Legitimately both? Or just that one? Because if you guys are with me for the rest of my life in this game, it's going to be annoying. Where's the runt? I don't mind this guy. Where's the runt? Damn, I just needed to block that. Wait, what are you doing, man? What are you pausing for? Okay, well, the runt's gone apparently, so cool. We need to, you know what? That's what we can do before we call it. God damn it. Fine. You want to fight me, Crab? Fight me over here. We can go find our horse before we call it stream. Yes, they do tend to come together. Depression and anxiety are actually two halves of the same coin, really. For me, I'll say. That's the way it feels. I guess they're touching on the same part of the brain, right? They're touching on the same root cause generally, I think. And unfortunately, my depression's treatment resistant. So that's been fun. I mean, to be honest, at this point, I've given up on finding something. Where's... Oh, right, that sound is the crab still coming. Horse will be straight ahead. Where's the crab? Okay. Maybe the Diego eventually. Sounds like the music's changing. Let's go. I do think it's funny, though I've started identifying exactly how much of anxiety is this kind of thing where I don't always realize it's there. And depression too, I guess. Like it's kind of the boiling a frog in a pot of water theory, right? Where it kind of creeps up slowly and you don't notice that the temperature has been increasing on you until all of a sudden your skin's peeling off, and then you realize, oh, the water actually got pretty hot on me at some point. A little bit like that. But that's kind of the part of experience of life for me, has been realizing just like that's the wisdom rather that I've gained in life, is like identifying it sooner and better, and attributing my behaviors to it sometimes, right? There's times where I'll be agitated or irritated with, a loved one, where it's like, actually it had nothing to do with them. It was just like I had a really high baseline of anxiety at that moment, and irritation and anxiety are definitely the same coin. Like, they are very intricately related. Hello? My man?
Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come here. I got what you need.
What do I need?
You need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
Well, I expect not. You're in the crevice behind the city wall.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Lockpicks. I'm shocked. Potions. Any health potions? No. And a bunch of harming potions. And lockpicks. Okay. If I need lockpicks, I know where I'm coming. Thanks,
Come
sir.
see me anytime, friend. I'm here day or night.
Yes. So Jillowbird comments on the vicious downward spiral that you can get trapped in with regards to mental health, anxiety and depression. Big. I mean, that's kind of yeah. I mean, I get where you're coming from. That's really the essence of what happened to. Did I save the? I don't know. Let's just save again. My burnout, right? So I empathize with exactly where you're coming from, I think, on that Jillowbird, because let's turn it down a little bit. At a certain point, like, I didn't see other paths, exits, roadways, and so I got stuck on the burnout path that I was on. I could have quit my job years sooner. I should have quit my job years sooner if I was doing it intelligently. But I didn't. And at the end, though, I didn't see it. It took months, actually, for me just finally realize that no, I had to just quit. That was literally there were costs that I didn't want to pay to doing that. And that's why I hadn't pursued that avenue sooner. But I finally just opened my eyes. Yes, this is the road that needs to happen. And part of it's the anxiety was of letting my teammates down, right? Of letting my team down, of letting, to a certain extent, the business down. Less the business as like an org, more like the people, because I'd been there for a decade, you know? So it was, there were a lot of friendships and things like that. And it's a small-ish team, right? So being a key core component of it took a lot for me just to finally say, I'm sorry, guys, I can't do it anymore. And that was kind of like that same spiral, I think that Jilla's talking on a little bit. The depression was like paralyzing on my free time, my off hours. All my time got spent recovering from the anxiety I felt on the on hours, kind of. And so there wasn't actually forward progress towards resolving any of the things that were causing me extreme anxiety and stress. It was more just treading water. Anyways, on that bright, sunny note, sorry, Chad, I don't, leave you off on a downer. It is a happy story though, insofar as like, and then we got here. Yeah, like you have to. You can't have the light without the shadow. Sometimes you have to like go through a little bit to learn a lesson or two. There's always lessons to be learned in life. That's the important part. Anyhow, I'm going to call it a stream. You guys might have a somewhat substantial delay based on where it looks like the... No, the delay's probably not that too bad. So that's good. I don't know where I was going with that. Chat, sorry, my brain, I just seized up. Gears grinded to a halt there for a second. They're not really starting back up properly because I'm tired. So I'm going to call it a stream. Thanks, Julia Bird, for hanging out. It was a blast. I appreciate it. And anybody else who was lurking, thank you for the follow. I saw you. You were actually number 100, by the way. So thank you very much. Next scheduled stream should be Monday. It's supposed to be 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That may change depending on roofers' schedules, which I do not know yet. So hang in there. Keep an eye out for more shorts coming. That I can't really make that news. It happens every day at this point. So, which we've been hitting those goals. Daily goal, making it at least one per day has been my goal technically. We've far exceeded that for a couple months now, so let's go. Anyhow, that's it for me. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye now.